Hello, this is Mark Denham, radio presenter, audio producer, podcaster, and voiceover. And on the audio journey, we're having a final, for now, you can never say never, can you? But a final for now look at Stutter. We've created a basic stutter. We've created a basic stutter on a certain BPM. And now we're just going to have a look at some other things that you can do in terms of stuttering and glitching. Here we have, this is an old voiceover that I have recorded, produced and sent away, so it's already in use. But I'm thinking we could use this just to have a little play with the stutter today. Welcome to Much More Music with DJ Solo. That's just the raw recording that we use. We will start a new multi-track session. Terrible for naming them, 199. I never name anything that I know I'm not going to save, you see. So there's loads of just these throwaway ones that are all over my my computer. What I am going to do is I'm going to give myself a few tracks and I'm going to press Alt and B and create a bus here. Why am I creating a bus? Because on that bus, I'm going to put on some processing, and there it is. And then I'm going to route this to the bus. So I just have a few tracks to work with. And this to the bus so I can work on all of these tracks just in case I want to. And then all of those tracks will go through and be processed now by that those effects that we have put in this effects rack. We'll call it voice because that's neater. So all of these, obviously the dynamics, just noise gating out any noise, which I don't really think there is, if I'm honest anyway. The de-esser to clear up the sibilance. You can see there, just set to clear up any sibilance in the audio. You've got the scientific filter not in use, parametric equalizer rolling off to EQ, a little bit of mid-range as well, low mid there just rolled off, and then adding some top single band compressor. That's just working through here, just easing the difference between the high and the low. It's only very, very light, and just a hard limiter as well, which does add some gain on, but make sure that we don't peak. So it doesn't matter now how many times we duplicate that track and what level we play it at. It's never going to get above that minus 0.1 dB. Welcome. Let's start with welcome, because it wouldn't really make much sense to not, would it? So what we'll do is we will trim off. Control and K gets rid of places of cut, gets rid of it, and we'll just have that welcome. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to drag it back there, copy. And in order to get this really, really tight, I'm just going to take it down. Shift as you drag locks it in time. I cannot drag that left and right because I'm holding shift. If I don't hold shift, then I can drag it wherever I want. But if I do hold the shift, I can only go up and down. I cannot go left and right with it. So that's that shift to lock it in place. And of course, if you right click it, then it copies. If you right click and shift, then it copies and you cannot drag it left and right. So there you go. Well, that's just welcome. Let's have another couple of wobber, shall we? Right, okay. Welcome. So there's just a basic stutter at the start. And what we'll do is we will go in and we will apply, as we did before, we'll pan that to the left. We'll pan that to the right. That's full left, full right. And then we'll go slightly left. No, don't move it. Just move the pan line. Slightly left and slightly right. So we've now got a bit of a stutter at the start, going left to right. Welcome. Welcome. Now, let's get this in nice and tight. Much more welcome to much. Too tight. Try again. Much more welcome to much more music. Now, what we could do here is to much more music. Let's much more music. There we are. We'll take that music and we'll drag that down one more track. We'll copy it for now. Then what we'll do underneath is we will time stretch this. Now, before we do that, if you look up here, toggle global clip stretching has to be on for this effect to work. And if by doing that, you can then stretch out the duration. You'll see that little clock in the top right-hand corner. If you hover over the little triangle in the top right-hand corner, you'll see that clock show there. And what that does is that lengthens the clip by stretching it out. So you are making it longer by stretching it out. We've gone for 218%. Music. So I want to move. I'm thinking in my head while I'm doing this here, by the way. Thinking in my head. So it's all coming straight off the top of my head, which is never a brave thing. Music. Right, okay, let's go. Right, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of a stutter, a glitch in here by putting cuts in this. Cuts. Cuts, there we are. So we can take these out, we can take that out, and then we've got welcome to much more music. And then what I want here is I just want to be hitting music there. I'm just going to fade that in, and hopefully that is music. Music. Let's have a listen. Welcome to much more music. Maybe we don't even need that. Maybe we just need music. Maybe we just need the sick. Music. Get rid of that and delete that, and then maybe we put that there. To much more music. Okay, and then we can chop this off because we don't need the end of that. And then we'll put that back up there. Let's have a little listen now. With DJ Solo. That'll be DJ. So again, we just cut the bit that we want. Control and K. DJ. Too long. Cut, and then drag that down to here, copy. What we're going to do here, though, now is we're going to line this up. So we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we are. And then with this one here, I'm going to drag that in so it's shorter and copy it across so it's shorter. And the same with this one, we'll drag that one in as well. And we'll stick that there. And what we've now done is we've actually filled this within the flow of the speech here. So rather than welcome, this is D, we've actually dragged this in. So it's now coming up within the flow of the speech. With DJ. And it's just a real glitch. With DJ Solo. You could do the same with solo as well. With DJ. So if we just take the S from solo again and copy it down, copy it across, we may put this on another track and drop the volume of this one. And I'll tell you why, because it may overpower the actual voiceover. With DJ Solo. And you can just hear that solo. DJ Solo. What we'll do there is, what I'm going to do with that actually is I'm going to bounce that down to a new track, selected clips only, and mute all of those. And I'll show you why I'm doing that in a moment. But I just want to put a little fade in and out on this. And if we hold down the Alt key, we'll get the symmetrical fade. So a little fade in, little fade out. That will have to go to the voice bus as well now. But now we can hear DJ Solo. And that like cutting in and out isn't quite so drastic there. By bouncing it down, we can do an easy fade in and out. DJ Solo. So there we are. Something slightly different on that. We've got our glitch here. Welcome to much more music with DJ Solo. Again, this bit here definitely needs tidying up where it says much more music. More music. Definitely needs tidying up, and then we can drag this down in volume so we're getting more into the actual full speed rather than the pitch lowered. music with DJ Solo. Again, like you could stutter anywhere there. You could stutter the with DJ Solo. Again, like you can also add in other effects as well. So this, welcome, track 1. All right, track 1. Let's add in maybe a little bit of default chorus. How about that? 2 voices. We drag this in now. Welcome to much more music with DJ Solo. And then you can hear that the effects aren't on the chorus. So if we mute this off, those don't have any chorus on at all, just this track, but they are all still going through this voice bus here. I'm going to drag this up so you can see it, and you can watch here. Welcome to much more music with DJ Solo. So there we are, like here, maybe we could add on a bit of echo on this glitch here. And really, like the effects that you are playing with are only limited by your own imagination here. 348, 174 is half of 348. Echo bounce, meaning it'll go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, very, very quickly. Welcome to much more music with DJ Solo. And we could add on maybe solo. Solo we could also perhaps put down here on this track, which has no chorus, does it? It has no chorus. I'm just thinking now. Welcome to much more music with DJ Solo. It's not really a very long-lasting echo either, is it? There's not much decay on that echo at all. What I might do is I might put that on here, and that also goes through the voice bus, so I could then drag that back up just for consistency, add on again that default 2-voice chorus, and now we'll have a listen. DJ Solo. Although we have lost the echo now, haven't we? We have lost the echo. So let me put the echo back on as well. Delay and echo. Echo 374.8, 174.4. If we're going to be entirely specific as we're working in halves. And since I've done that, now I just have to. I couldn't leave it now. 174.4. I just have to now that I've noticed that. Couldn't leave it like that. Let's have a little listen to what we've got. Welcome to much more music with DJ Solo. And there you go. In terms of the overall processing here, on the voice bus, we've added in a bit of dynamics, bit of de-esser. What we might do is we might turn on the... what we'll do, because this is not being produced really for anything specific other than a tutorial, just to make this pop out a bit more, I'm going to add on the multi-band compressor and go really, really overboard. Do not do this if you are producing for radio, because it will be over-compressed. Also, I want to add in as well a bit of reverb. So we'll add on there a bit of reverb, studio reverb, not 100. The dry, that is your clean voice that you have recorded in. The wet, that is just the reverb. So we'll go maybe 12, so we're not overpowering the overall production. We'll stick that up there, and let's have a listen. Welcome to much more music with DJ Solo. And there you can hear that's much more powerful now that we've added on that multi-band compressor as well. I have specifically put the reverb after the compressor, otherwise that reverb is going to get sucked up in the compressor. I'm just going to turn on the mastering as well here. And I just want to have a look at this mastering. I don't want any of the loudness maximizer. I don't want any exciter. All I want here is just to drag out the stereo effect of the left-right pans. We'll put that on widener, which will also pick up the chorus as well. And then let's have a little mix down and see what we've got. Shouldn't take long. Doesn't take long. There we are. So get rid of that, and you can see nice bit of decay there from the reverb. Welcome to much more music with DJ Solo. And there you go. There's just a few little stutters put together in one way. I mean, you can glitch away quite happily. I might just do that while we're here, actually. We'll go back in the multi-track session, and we'll take this in, and we'll stick it here. Welcome to much more music. Okay, so we did cut this up, didn't we? So it was quite... With DJ... What you can do is you can glitch here. So you can have... Welcome. So if we take a little bit here, let's say, then what you can do is you can go in, and we are going to need to create another track here for this. So what I want to do, drag up track 5 now, just so I can show you what it is that I'm actually doing. Drag up track 5, bus, voice, done. And then we'll take this down here, copy. And what we can do is we can move it across, tidy it up so it's just tight, and then we'll copy that to there. And then what you'll hear is just a little glitch. Welcome. And you can hear that come. And that's just in the background there while we're still saying the well of come. We'll just take it down just so it's more subtle. Here we go. Welcome. And then we could carry on with the rest of the production, drag it in tight. Welcome to much more music. And we'll put that on there. Music with DJ Solo. So you've just got a tiny little glitch there now. Again, we could glitch this. Let's undo that for a second. Move it up there, copy, and then I just want the start of the DJ. So there we are, and then we just take that like that, and we want to copy that across. So why are we not copying it? Should we copy it? Yeah, there we are, copy, and butt it up tightly, and copy, and butt it up tightly. You've got a very tight glitch again. More music with DJ Solo. And you can hear we've still got all of the production, for example, that we had from earlier on. Is there anything else on track 2 in this? Yeah, there is. Track 2 has nothing else on, does it? To much more music. Right, so what we could do here, for example, let's put maybe a bit of... should we put a bit of filter and EQ on here? Parametric equalizer, set it as default. Don't need to do any equalizing because that's happening, of course, in the bus. But if you listen now, I'm going to take this up to 200 and roll off a lot of the bass. So we've now got... Welcome to much more music with DJ Solo. And there you go. There's something very basic, very simple, involving a bit of stuttering, a bit of glitching. I mean, you could do other things as well with this. Which would be possibly overkill, but well, take that, and I'm going to use, you've guessed it, another track. I just want to take track 3 up now, and just going to use another track, and I'll show you why in a moment. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to introduce a third-party effect. I don't know that we've used a third-party effect before on the audio journey, but today we're going to, because... well, why not? Move that one to there. And then we've got welcome. Welcome to much more music with DJ Solo. Now, why have I done this here? I want this track here, which track 3 does have something on. So I'm going to add another track. Track 7. This is becoming quite messy now, isn't it? But I'm thinking off the top of my head. Put it in the bus. And now I'm going to add on here a third-party effect. I'm going to go for waves effect here, and I'm going to go all the way down to an effect called One Knob Filter, which is kind of a, well, I think it's an awesome filter. One Knob Filter Stereo. We'll put it on that track. I'm not going to do anything with it here. We're going to do what we did last time, and we are going to use the automation line. So firstly, let's put this on that track. Move it down, lock it in time by holding the shift. And then on track 7, One Knob Filter, drop down, show envelopes, even One Knob Filter. And what you will hear here is that you get a very, very narrow range of frequency at the start by turning the filter down. And then by having the automation put it back up to 10, you'll get the full filter. So, welcome to much more music. Now, maybe with that stutter, you don't need the glitch here. So let's mute those off and have a listen now to how that sounds. Welcome to Much More Music with DJ Solo. All right, so let's mix it down. I'm going to mix this down. Firstly, what we did the first time around, I'm going to mix this one down. In and out, you just select your point, select I and O on the keyboard, and then you've got your in and out. When we'll mix down, this is the first one that we've done. Welcome to Much More Music with DJ Solo. Bit of echo on there, bit of reverb, and that is the first one. Now I'm going to mix this one down twice, in and out again. Mix it down, time selection only, and you will see version 3 that we produced. And then what I'm going to do quickly is just go back, and we will have version 2. So I can now mute these off, mute those clips off, and I want to unmute those clips. And then we'll mix this down just one more time, in and out, and mix down time selection one more time. And then what we've got is we've got these untitled mix downs here. So we got this one. Welcome to... Okay, so what I want to do is I want to pick untitled 3, copy that. And what I've not done there, by the way, I'm going to have to go back and do this again now. No, I've not left enough time for the delay of for the decay, of the echo. So mix down, time selection, and this time you'll see the echo decay away. And that's where the spectral frequency, you cannot really see any noise in here. You can see it here though, still not left enough really for that to... Still not really left enough for that to decay, but it's important when you are mixing down stuff like that, that you do leave enough room for that to decay away. That's as far as I can go, because that's as long as the session track is. But if I mix this down one more time now, you'll see what I am trying to do. Mix down time selection, hopefully with the decay intact now. There we are, and I want to copy that. I want to stick that in there at the end. This bit here we can get rid of, so let's just get rid of that. And then I want to go back and I'll just pick this one. Welcome to and pick that, copy it, stick it in that last mix down file, and then you can hear the 3 that we have produced here as well, which goes in here. And then you'll be able to hear all 3 that we produced. Just a little bit of stuttering, a little bit of glitching, and just a little bit of fun. If you have any questions, of course, the website is markdenham.com. That's where the entire series of this is, from start to where we are today. And if you would like to post any questions directly about this, then post it underneath on YouTube on the video, and I will get back to you. Use the contact section on the website as well. And of course, if you would like anything produced, then I am your man. If you'd like anything recorded, I am your man. All the details on markdenham.com. Hope this has been of some help to you. Go away and produce something amazing. Welcome to Much More Music with DJ Solo. Welcome to Much More Music with DJ Solo. Welcome to Much More Music with DJ Solo.